Hello, how you guys doing today? This is another video from one of your favorite YouTubers, me, Each Sense. Hope you're doing well. Do not forget to purchase the book that will be located down at the bottom of the about page, as well as the comment section. Let me get to it. You hear this plenty of times, okay? Don't care about the money, don't focus on the money, and even one important statement: money is not everything. Let me repeat it again. Money's not everything. Money is not everything. Money is not everything. You hear it quite a lot of times. And what's funny is that people will make a follow-up statement and tell you things that do matter. Things like school, things like education, academics, family life. If you're from a religious family, your own religion. Okay. Here's the deal. Those things they follow up with are not everything as well. Yes, I dare say it. Schooling, academics, is not everything. You're in school, university, schooling from what? K through 12. And quite frankly, it sets you up a foundation so that you have at least a average amount or have a well-balanced amount of information and education so that you can survive in the marketplace, in the quote-unquote real world. However, with that being said, you have many people, including society, that will push many of these people who finish K through 12 to go into what? College and university. They'll use many metrics like, hey, you get to meet new people, all right? You get to have more fun, you gain more experience, get better education, and most importantly, ironically enough, you get a bigger return on investment by getting and acquiring more money. So what's the problem? Okay, here's the problem. Since we were young, our way of success has only been academics, because society expects a kid to only contribute via academics. You're doing well in school as a kid, you get claps, you might get some handshakes. Sure, you might even get some treats for doing good in school. Then the older you get, you start to get some more responsibilities that's outside the realm of academics. Let's say you're venturing into college, university. You got tuition payments. Yeah, you're doing well in your classes. Yeah, you're getting, 4.0s, etc. But we need a tuition payment. Like, right now. Then you start to, live by yourself or live with some roommates. Now you have to pay rent. Now you have to pay bills such as electricity, such as gas, such as internet, such as your phone bill, such as sewage. And then, interesting enough, you also have to start take care of yourself in other ways, such as buying food, groceries, toothpaste, TP, you know the rest. So what happened? From when you're a kid, it was all about academics. When you get older, it's all about your economics. You see that? Academics, economics. And one of the most important resources when you are older, when you're a quote-unquote adult or grown, as a lot of people say, which I don't even agree with that word usage. When you are, quote-unquote grown or an adult, young adult, you know what's one of the most important tools on your side that you need to have, that's money. Yes. And you know why it's money? Because scholarships is money. You paying off your rent is money. You paying off tuition is money. You paying bills is money. You buying a car is money. You acquiring insurance is money. You traveling to other places is money. And society expects you to acquire this important resource. You try going on a date and just strictly lead on with your education status and talk mostly about your education status. Very often people will think you're conceited. Now, I won't say the same thing won't happen if you talk about money, because a lot of people may just think, oh, well, you don't really seem to have nothing to you besides just having money or not caring. But I will say this. You having this important resource that is money will take you way further than you having the resource that is schooling. The academically accomplished individual in the quote-unquote real world will most often than not overcome or have better opportunities or better successes in life than the moneyed individual. Let me repeat that again. The academically accomplished individual will more often than not, will not be able to have better opportunities and will not have better successes in life than the moneyed individual. The moneyed individual could legitimately buy their education, right? They could buy their way into networking places because, hey, people are always looking for money, okay? So they could buy their way into networking places. They could buy their way into classy places. Money can't buy you class, but it could get you sitting with people with class. You could get these people with class influence you to build you up. And funny enough, many of these same people with class, guess what? Many of them make a living from a job from a moneyed individual. Because moneyed individuals are typically what? Business people. Funny how that works. Also, with you being a moneyed individual, many of times, you know the best way to do that is by doing a business. Book is in the link below that explains more in that in detail. And quite frankly, you need to know that similar to how people say, hey, you know what, you never can stop learning. Well, you can never stop acquiring money, because you will always have to make payments every month in the modern era, right? If you have a house, you have to pay your bills, okay? You got to pay your rent, etc. So you're always going to have a constant need of cash. So you have to develop a cash flow. And eventually, you're going to have to do what? Retire. Something that most people will not be able to do unless you're what? A moneyed individual. How many times have you seen a quote-unquote professional, a medical doctor, engineer, lawyer, cum laude, magna cum laude, summa cum laude individual doing so well that they hit a financial point? All their wealth is knocked out and they're in poverty just like that. Just like that. Okay. It happens in many places here in the United States. Now, for my non-American viewers, you might be thinking, oh my God, America's a third world country. I can see why you think that. I'm a first generation immigrant. I understand. But for my American listeners, you live in this country, understand the moneyed individual takes priority over the academically accomplished individual. Money is not everything, And I would even agree with that. But you know what? Schooling isn't neither. And schooling will quite frankly help you when you're young establish that formal foundation, which I agree is necessary. But what's even more necessary is your self-education and making sure that you're able to acquire the resources necessary, which will allow you to be successful and acquire more opportunities, and money is one of those resources. So that is all I got to say on this subject. Hope you enjoy, and once again, do not forget to buy the book that will be located down below. Have a great day.